Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in KITZUR, HILCHOS, SHABBOS, in the laws of Bishul of cooking. Today he says something called Kalei HaBishul, things that cook very easily. Yesh devar ma'mizbashlim b'derech kalu u'maher. There are things that cook easily and quickly. V'nigmaran kvar im noislim b'chli rishon, and they will be cooked completely or enough already, that even if you put them in a kli rishon, in the pot, that's afilu inu oid ala eish, even it's not on the fire anymore. So you took the pot of boiling water off the fire, it's now sitting on the counter, and now you want to add one of these things that are Kalei HaBishul, the food that gets cooked easily in there. V'yesh shegam zeh einam tzrichim shedailem im noisnim michli sheni, and there are those that don't even need the kli rishon that's not on the fire anymore. You could put them even in a kli sheni. And secondly, you took the hot water and you poured it into another vessel that's now kli sheni. And sometimes even if you put the hot boiling water into a third vessel. If you put these Kalei HaBishul, these things that cook easily into that water, even the second or the third kli, it's going to be fit for eating, and that's a problem. Okay, going like eggs. You want hard-boiled eggs? Says the KITZUR, you don't need to have it on the fire. You don't even need to have it in a kli that's not on the fire. It can be on a second vessel. Or tea leaves cook very easily, even in a third vessel. They don't need the heat of the fire exactly. And therefore you could come to a prohibition of bishul, of cooking. Devar melu nikraim b'shem Kalei HaBishul. These things are called Kalei HaBishul, things that cook easily and they cook quickly, and therefore you have to be exceedingly careful to make sure that you don't put them into any type of hot water. Yesh shegam shroy b'chamin einam tzrichim. There are those that don't even need to be immersed in hot water. V'dailem im ma'arim aleim chamin. It's enough if you just pour the hot water over it and it starts cooking. Dogim meluchim, if you have very salty fish, you can't eat them until you actually immerse them in hot water. You're not going to be allowed to you won't be allowed to place them in the hot water on Shabbos. Even to put them into cold water is going to be an issue. If even putting in the cold water is going to fix it all up and make it ready for eating. So anything that you do over here that's going to be considered cooking this food, whether it's immersing it in a pot of hot water, whether it's pouring hot boiling water over it, whether it is putting it even in cold water where it's going to prepare it for being cooked, prepare for being eaten, all of that is going to be a problem of Kalei HaBishul, using something or cooking something that is easily and quickly cooked. All the best.